Hello everyone, Dylan from Gamers Lair here, and today we're going to be opening a booster case of the Earnest Workers Supreme Talents, set 4 of Caster Chronicles. I will be saving exactly one box for the sealed collection that I am keeping, but everything else will be open. So hopefully we get some good stuff in there. This was the last set that was produced while the company was owned by Force of Will. So lots of nostalgia here. Really nice, simple looking box, but lots of colors going on at the same time. Every box came with this exact same box topper. And this has been a while. I think it's been, I want to say 3 years since this has been open last for me. All right, what do we got here? Japanese chess, always a good one. So we got Etu Parika, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Probably did it wrong. Remember when these were a thing? These don't do anything anymore. The app that it's related to is totally shut down. But they will be in every pack in addition to the cards. Again, just a little blast from the past. That was a thing when this was still going on. This was one of the last sets of any game that they made that had this. I think there was one more Force of Will set afterward. Might have been 2. Regular rare there. Green Chirp's quite a good card. Play 4 copies of her in the talent deck. Another rare. I'm a little spoiled by the Japanese set that we just opened. It's not Dragon's Gate, I think the other one. Alice Wonderland? Wonderland Casters, that's the name of that one. Where you get 2 foils in each pack. So, ooh, Spica is a very nice SR. It's our second SR. This set does have ultra rares, hyper rares, and secret rares, so the whole family's here. And I believe I'm actually missing a level 2 from this set, so hopefully we come across it. Christina. So there is a caster for each element in this set that will produce their element for all face down casters. Sorry, it allows each face down caster to produce their element. So you would be able to use face down caster to make purple in this case, Terra. But there's one for each element, so really nice touch. Frigo Thompson. I do miss when these were actually cardstock. That's how you know this is late in the production of these guys, because early in the production of Willpower points, they actually used regular cardstock versus just paper. Papilla? It sounds better. Sounds more correct. 3 supers so far, no ultras. Ooh, Fienma. Still a rare, but nice. Like the soccer ball in that artwork. Ooh, Peruetta. So that isn't one I needed, but that is ultra rare. I think you get 2 in the box. We'll see. Let's see how good my memory is here. We got Soul. So that is a deity, which was a unique type of card introduced in this set, although I think they expanded upon it in Dragon's Gate. I'm not 100% sure. It might have been Wonderland Casters that they added it in. So we got Pinnacle of Talent. That's a rare, unfortunately. I understand why they were rares. It's because they're used to some of the deities. So they wanted to make sure they happen. Not as commonly, unfortunately. They still take up a rare slot. Eternal Queen. That's the one that does that for green. Same thing as the deities. One of each color. Summons its respective deity when used with its respective archetype. So in this case, it was with the Karuta Club. Mercurius. Anything that's over my playset will go on the store for sale, so you guys get to benefit from this as well. I'm pretty sure it's just the UR that I'm missing, but I might be missing one of the deities, who knows. I'll go through everything later. Ooh, this was reprinted, but I definitely prefer the original card stock as well as just the foiling. Much nicer. I'm very much a fan of the original prints, so. Conductor's Baton of Sunlight. Ooh, we got Tassel March. So that is the one that changes all your face down casters to be able to make yellow, which is nice. Masterpiece of Legend, aka Anime Mona Lisa. And last pack. We got the Divine Move. So this set was infamous with players because, as you can see, you get a good quality or a good amount, a good quantity of these spells, which are important for the deck, and that's why they're in the rare slot. But unfortunately, it's really easy to get a lot of duplicates of these guys. So we'll go next on the top. This is definitely going to be a bit of a longer video, so I may break it into 2 parts, but we'll see. If we can fit it all into one, that would be perfect. Our friendly neighborhood box topper. Anime Mona Lisa. Masterpiece of Legend. The point cards used to give you some pretty cool rewards. Unfortunately, the new company axed that when they did their restructuring, so they're pretty worthless, but they did give you some really cool stuff. Ooh, that's a really rare one, Tina. So for those of you who don't know, this is the only time you'll see Tina in any reform, because even with reprints and artwork being sold and all that kind of stuff, the company actually doesn't own the right to this artwork anymore. So they literally cannot use it for any purposes for any game. So whether that's being utilized in Gate Ruler or further Caster Chronicles sets, they would have to do entirely unique art like they did with the, I believe it's the, it's not the demon version. What was the other one? Shoot. Angels. There's an angel version of Tina, I believe, but it's entirely different artwork. Same character, so it's got the same art style, but you'll never see that art again. In fact, they literally couldn't even put it on their website anymore. They had to take it down. Not really sure the story. If anyone knows exactly who ended up with that art asset, I would actually be really curious. I'm sure it's a mobile game of some kind, but I would still be really curious to know where that artwork ended up and who exactly bought it. if anyone knows why it's sold, that's even better. It's just such a bizarre thing for them to sell one specific piece of artwork like that, given how they maintain their artist catalog. And why it's the only card affected this way. Ooh, so we got Mona Styla, level 2. She was also reprinted, but again, we go for the OGs here. If I recall, Tina's actually exceptionally hard to pull despite being regular. Super rare. I definitely gone their entire case without seeing a copy, so that is quite a treat. Another regular rare that is not a spell. Ooh. I put them in the wrong pile. That is an SR for sure. It's the Sports Club. Fun archetype. Didn't really get to see a lot of play, unfortunately. So we got another Crane Chirp. Conductor Sun Baton. Yeah, I do actually like the art and the concept of the deity summoning cards. It's just unfortunate that they're so plentiful because otherwise people wouldn't dislike getting them so much. So we got Shining Metal. Because a lot of the deities are actually really good. I believe Mars was really good. And I believe, I think it's Jupiter. That's the silver one. That one's also really good. Pretty easy for them to get it out as well. Ooh, so we got Principal. There's 2 artworks for Principal. I'm not really sure which one is more common. One of them is her winking with some other minor art details that are changed. It's supposedly more rare, but I think I've seen the winking one more commonly, so I'm not actually sure which one is the OG. So we got Sherry. Nice. Sherry isn't one that I'm missing as far as I'm aware, but it's always nice to get ultra rares. And I don't believe Sherry was reprinted. I think one of mine might be Japanese actually, so that'll be nice. Pinnacle of Talent. Heartfelt Performance. Gymnastics Club was pretty interesting. Everyone made it out to be like the Boogeyman. Ended up not being super great, but it was really good at the time, just not in the long term. We got Honey Conficiary, which is the soulless color changing caster. Changes your face sounds. So I think we've seen 3 of them so far. And we got, oh, okay. So Zhang, that is the Ignis. Yes, Ignis is the name. So I think we're actually just missing, oh, there's another 7 colors. Gosh. So I think we're missing the blue one and the pink one. That's I think all we're missing now. Glass Niche. These codes throw me off a lot. All right. Almost halfway. 2 boxes in. So this is the last box of the top half. It's been a long time since I've even opened boxes. It's never been cases. Jeez. Good friend, the box topper. Yeah, I think just for your guys' sake of having to sit through this all in one sitting, we'll split this into 2 videos since we're already pretty much at the 15-minute mark. Heartfelt Performance. Anticlimactic Start. Pinnacle of Talent. And just really want to quickly highlight how much I appreciate this existing. So many games just don't break this down. How many different types of card there are, how many commons, rares, and just in fact the general fact that there is all of these different rares. Like that's a big thing for me. I wish more games would do that right on the packaging. Just be straight and upfront with you and say, yep, these exist. This is how many there are. This is how many different ones there are. So we got Mars. I think Mars was good. I just don't think it was easy to actually get her out compared to what her effect actually did, unfortunately, because her effect was not instant speed. Maybe it is. Corrupt enemy orb, remove, destroy all circles X or less. Ah, that's why. It's double-sided effect. If it was just destroying your opponent's stuff, that would be better. They all have the effect to put an angel into play when they're removed from the field, which is what happened when they have Divinity left. I think I need this one, actually. Sure, Angelica, ultra rare. There was a lot of really good ones you could get in the Silva deck. Yeah, it was the Karuta Club. That one had some good angels you could summon. I don't think many of the other colors could run an angel at all, even as a gimmick. But it was a cool effect. It was just kind of tacked on for free. So we got Soul. Which archetype was that again? Which club? Oh, right, it was the band. Brass band. That's what it was called. See, I actually feel like the only reason that talent is so much better than was Earnest? Yeah, Earnest is because of the fact that Tina exists and she just cheats things into play for free. And there's nothing like that on the Earnest side, unfortunately, which would have been really nice. That said, there's still 3 separate archetypes for each side, so it's not like it's all cut and dry, but talent definitely got the better end of the stick. So probably one of the best draw cards I've ever seen in any game, Ryula. She technically doesn't give you card advantage, but she lets you dig through a crazy amount of your deck with basically no cost. Also a talent card, just saying. Papilla. That pack was weird to open. What do we got? Princessa Jade. So that's the green color filter, I think. Yeah, that was one we were missing. So we're still missing blue and pink. Regular rare. Don't think we've actually seen her yet, though. She's pretty interesting. Banish a caster, put the top card of your deck into an allied caster zone face down as a caster. And then if it's her archetype, you draw a card, but that's less important. So got Marolasse, I think that's how you say her last name. I think I've got a set of her too, but she's not the one I'm particularly looking for. Level 2s were a pretty interesting concept. I don't think they existed at the time. Oh, no. I'm misremembering. They definitely existed. I think they've been around since set 1, actually, because set 2. No. Yeah, set 1. There was a lot more in set 2, but there was a couple in set 1. We got our very, very useful spell cards that are unfortunately in too much quantity. Sometimes it's like half your box. Every rare could be one of them. Give out there's 7 different ones, unfortunately. Glass niche. Last pack. So yeah, I think we'll cut it here because this video is already 20 minutes in length. This will be the last pack of this video. Ooh, Saturnus. This was one that was for a great archetype, but unfortunately was never played in it because it's unnecessary. So we'll go through a quick summary. I guess we'll separate the SRs first. And we'll do a proper quick summary afterward. So hyper rares were a lot harder to get. I believe there's only one in a case, and I believe there's 2 secrets. So let's see, this is what we got in terms of super rares. And our ultra rares. So yeah, you get roughly 1 a box. Sometimes you get more. What was the exact amount? They didn't say. They were a little secretive on that, apparently. But they did tell you how many different cards, so you can kind of figure it out that way. All right, that is everything. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please let me know by liking or commenting, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.